So Red, White, and Royal Blue kinda hit hard. The critics somewhat agree, but the audience is on my side. Don't get me wrong, this isn't some, movie masterpiece, but it was definitely a good watch. And the little representation never hurt anyone. Firstly, I would like to mention that this movie is based off a book I have not read, so take everything I say with a grain of salt. So in case you haven't seen this, you probably have. Let me give you a quick rundown. Red, White, and Royal Blue was a book that was published in 2019 written by
Casey McQuiston.
The movie came out just recently, actually July of this year, and it was directed by Matthew Lopez. So Red, White, and Royal Blue follows main characters, first son of the United States, Alex Claremont Diaz, and Prince Henry of Wales. Throughout the story, we see them go from hating each other to absolutely loving each other. We also have this subplot for Alex where he turns Texas blue, and it's a whole thing that I feel iffy about. You'll know what I'm talking about in a bit. So basically, an enemies to lovers story, if you will. And a couple of familiar faces are in this one, to me, at least. Probably you too. Alex Claremont Diaz is played by
Taylor Zakar Perez.
I've probably fucked that up. Who I believe is famously known for The Wishing Booth 3? 2? I don't know, who cares, really. Prince Harry, played by Nicholas Galitzine, who was in Bottoms. We'll talk about that masterpiece in a later video. And Purple Heart's beautiful movie. Not gonna talk about that one. No. I think it's also important to mention how predictable this movie was with its romance tropes. And I went into it blind and I knew everything that was going to happen, pretty much. I had no idea who the main characters were, let alone the plot, and I easily guessed how it was going to end. It did somewhat take away from the story, but not enough for me to hate it and never watch it again. It just kind of took the excitement away a little bit. We need to talk about this. The film starts at Prince Philip's wedding, and both our main characters are in attendance because they have no choice. Also, is this thing real? Throughout the movie, Alex is constantly sent to events to make his mom, the president, look good. And I feel like nobody would really care. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't pay attention to stuff that much, but it just doesn't make sense to me. Anyways, here, at this wedding, we see how much they loathe each other. I think it would be safer to say that Alex loathes Henry and not really the other way around. Anyways, we see Alex go and
accidentally messed up the cake.
They have this altercation and the wedding cake falls on top of him. It's all very romance film, Lifetime movie of them. And then we meet the president, the iconic Uma Thurman. Let's freaking go! Kill Bill slaps! And she is pissed. And her pissed offedness, that's not a word. Her pissed offedness sets the whole story into motion. Because of the whole cake incident and the press and all the news, they're forced to spend a shit ton of time together and pretend to be the best of friends. So later, the two of them go to a children's hospital for some publicity thing, everyone's gonna love him, whatever. And then some kind of threat happens, and they push them in the closet together because, well, yeah, yeah. Oh, stop, is it a shooting? Stop, is it a shooting? That's too real. But is it actually a shooting? I didn't think they'd do that.
Are you serious right now?
This is the moment they start to turn. Also, it's not that tight, get up. Anyways, in the closet, we see Alex admit to Henry why he hates him so much, and can I just say it is just about the dumbest reason ever to hate someone?
I went to introduce myself to you, and you looked at me like I had head lice. Then you turned to your equerry and said, "Get me out of here."
All right, what else?
Genuinely, I feel like it's not that tight in the closet.
Oh my god, it is.
Don't minimize it.
How could I possibly? It's already as minimal as it gets.
This is personal.
What an unreasonable reason to be mad at someone you know nothing about. Take a mental note and move on. Don't hate them out loud and confidently. So the two of them make amends, I guess, and part ways. So Alex is back in the US and sees an old fling who is revealed to be a journalist at a coffee shop. And I've never seen this, but I could just tell his vibes were iffy. And then they leave. And then it's a minute till we see him again. Can I just say it's very easy to forget about him? So Henry texts him, Alex. Henry texts Alex, and yeah, that happens. And this sets off this huge texting montage, which honestly I don't hate. I actually thought I would, but it was kind of really well done. I'm eating it up. Oh my god, I love the stickers. It's so fun. Usually I absolutely hate when a big part of the film is done through texting. It just feels cheap and the graphics are not the best. Not that these graphics were like anything different except for, you know, the extra stuff they added. I don't know, I really appreciated this montage. Dare I say it's the best part of the film. I think I might just stand by that. So here we get the subplot, and this is Alex getting involved with his mother's election. You know, his whole plan to turn Texas blue. Again, I don't like despise it or anything. It felt really weird to see this. Maybe because I know how shitty all politicians are in the real world, or maybe because of the last time Texas turned blue for a presidential election was 47 years ago, and maybe because the country's getting worse and worse every day. I don't know. Just a couple of things like top of my head.
So sad. This is so sad.
From there, we go to the New Year's party. And can I just say, I love Henry throughout this whole film. He's just so, ooh. I don't know, he just plays the character in a way that I feel for him. And like Alex's character in comparison is good. He's a good character. I don't know, but just the way that Henry was put on screen, the way the actor portrayed him, just made me like feel for him, you know? Anyways, Henry leaves the party after seeing Alex kissing a bunch of girls, and then Alex goes looking for him, and this is where we see Henry kiss Alex for the first time. And their chemistry is really great throughout this whole film.
People I date don't interest me, and the people who interest me,
I can't date.
I can't date.
Oh!
Oh my god, Henry, I have no idea what you're talking about.
You're as thick as it gets.
Yes, I am. Oh, I love Henry. Oh, I knew I'd eat this up. I need a minute. This, I think, just how well they fit together, I think really picks up in other parts that the film slacks off, like predictability and all that. From there, we get dead silence from Henry, and we see Alex talking to his best friend Nora about what happened. And she revealed, which isn't really a reveal, or at least I don't think it was supposed to be, that princes can't be gay because, well, they're kind of part of a monarchy, so I don't think it really caught up with the rest of the stuff. The next time we see these two together is at a presidential election party type thing, I believe, like a couple weeks later, and Alex goes to Henry's room and they kiss and they're so cute and from there they become a friends with benefits type situation, except they're not because they're obviously in love with each other. And more time passes and they spend more time together, and it's so cute for what? And then they're in Paris and they do, you know, sex. And I'm not a man, but you really have to appreciate how this scene was presented. I think it's just made with such care, and it's so nice to see this type of representation out there. Oh, and while all of this is happening, there's a whole subplot I forgot about. Let's go back to that. So that journalist guy, remember him? No? Me neither. Okay. Alex tells him about his Texas turning blue plan, but like in confidentiality, and he goes ahead and like publishes an article about it, so now they're forced to go with the plan. I knew the vibes were off. He's a dick. So I caught Uma Thurman, which I'm gonna confess something, because it took me a second to see who she was. I couldn't tell that was Uma Thurman for a good 30 minutes of the movie.
I read your memo.
She looks so familiar. Who is she?
We're sending you to Texas.
This email, except to say you're...
I'm with Ellen DeGeneres? I'm so fucking stupid. That's Uma Thurman? That's Uma Thurman? Why is she in this? It is in fact her, and she's great, and I love her. Anyways, she yells at Alex and tells him her whole life story and shuns him after this whole Texas turning blue thing. It all felt very kind of expository in a way, just put there so we could learn more about the mom's character. But I love Uma Thurman, so it doesn't really matter.
27.
That's a thick ass door. Hold on. Look how thick that door is. Look how thick that door is. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Look how thick that door is. Is that because of the guns? That's a thick ass door. So because of all of this, Alex is forced to actually pursue that plan, and he is sent out to do so, and we get that montage of him like changing lives, I guess. I don't know. Again, it just feels so cheap. It just feels so like perfect world and all that. It just felt weird to me. At some point, while Alex is in Texas canvassing and meeting people and turning Texas blue, if you will, Henry meets up with him, and that's where Zara, the White House deputy, catches them. And can I just say, she's like really funny.
Good morning.
Oh no. It's none of your business. It's none of your business. He's so cute. It's none of your business. Is she homophobic? Imagine.
But you're the one who decided to put your dick into the heir to the British throne.
Technically, I'm the spare.
Not talking to you, sir.
So after that happens, Alex comes up to his mother. And this scene is so heartwarming. Like, oh, I love Uma Thurman and Alex is a bicon, and I don't know, it was nice to see, you know? It was nice to see this scene, and I feel like it's beneficial to see this scene.
You need to figure out if you feel forever about him before you take this any further. I love you.
That's so sweet. Oh, she's so sweet. Anyways, Alex invites Henry to his vacation house, those rich bitches. Ugh. Invite me, what the fuck? He's in love. He's so in love right now. Look at that I'm in love face. Oh. He's like, this is my forever. He's so cute. I love Henry. Oh, what a comeback from Purple Hearts. That was vile. And there he confesses that he's falling in love with him. This scares Henry away because, well, you know, can't be a gay prince.
GIRLS. I like girls. I'm not gay. I would never. I'm straight. You're mad. You're jealous. I would never be gay. It's just an abomination. You're sick for even accusing me of that.
And then he basically runs away back to London and ignores all of Alex's calls and texts for however long that happens. It's kind of a montage again. So Alex chases Henry to London and demands that Henry explain what happened.
I flew across an ocean.
Okay, you flew. Let's just say you flew.
I stormed a fucking castle.
You went. Okay, he's being a little dramatic. He went to the gate. He flew to London and went to the gate. London? He flew to the UK and went to the gate. He flew to the castle and went to the gate. Whatever. And there, Henry confesses, obviously, that he loves him too. And then we get the scene that just hits. Can I just say that Nicholas Galitzine, again, don't think I'm saying that right, is an absolute icon and killed this scene and this whole role. Actually, again, he is so good at this. He's doing it so well. I just felt for his character, the way he portrayed his character. I loved it. I thought it was amazing. And apparently this scene is like word for word from the book, or at least that's what I've seen from TikTok. So again, grain of salt.
I wasn't raised by a loving, supportive family like you were.
Get him. That's so true. Does he even see that?
My life is the crown, and yours is politics, and I will not trade one prison for another. I can love you and want you and still not want that life. And you don't get to come in here and call me a coward for it.
But besides all that, they decide to fight for their relationship. But, and that's a big but a predictable but, their emails are hacked. Very Love Simon of them. And now everyone knows that Henry's phone is confiscated, so they have no contact. But Zara, absolute comedic icon, gets them in contact and Alex goes to London. There, the king is all like homophobic and shit because, well, yeah, old white man in a monarchy, you know. Why is everything so dramatic? The rich people are always so dramatic. Just talk! Get in the room and talk!
And I deserve to be happy.
Oh, stand up for yourself, icon.
That you don't deserve to be happy.
But to throw away your future because of...
Shut up! Who is he? I don't even know who he is.
Alex and I love each other. Why must we maintain a traditional royal image?
Because the nation simply will not accept a prince who is...
gay. Say it. Oh my god.
Homosexual.
But little do they know, again, very predictable, little do they know the gays and the theys are out there supporting them. Let's go! So they step outside onto that balcony. Oh my god, and did I almost cry? Yes. Was it predictable? Yes. Is that okay? Yes. Oh, also, I forgot to mention, because he's so unforgettable, the journalist guy, remember him? No? Okay. Well, he was the one who released all the emails, which you probably already guessed because it's so obvious. And then it ends. No, it doesn't. Wait, no, it doesn't. No, and then they win the election. Yes. Guess how they did that. Texas turned blue. Okay, now it ends. So this movie was good. I did like it a lot, and I think their chemistry worked so well. Something I do want to mention really quick in this film is the cinematography, and I'm not like some expert or anything by any means, but I really hated the way this film was shot. It was just so boring. I feel like the camera could have added so much more to the story to support how these characters were feeling and the fact that they had to hide their relationship, especially Henry. There were like moments in the film where you could see how isolated he was. And the camera could have just pushed that so much more. But again, overall, what a great movie. I love this movie. That was a fun movie. And I had a great time watching it. And that's all that really matters at the end, right? Watch it if you didn't. Okay, bye.